Hi, this is Dick Johnson, lead pastor at St. Luke's Lutheran Church. I'd like to just share with you some important information for our weekly conversation that we've been having for the last several months during the pandemic. First of all, I would just remind you that we will be having online worship this weekend. That will be available on our website beginning at about 5 o'clock on Saturday night. We are also going to have in-person outside worship this weekend, weather permitting, and that will begin at 10 a.m. The south parking lot, you can park if you have mobility issues. That parking lot will be open from about 9 a.m. until just about 5 minutes to 10. We do block it off at 10 o'clock because there will possibly be some people who will be sitting out in that parking lot as well. So if you want to park and you have some mobility issues, want to be closer to the worship center where we worship, please get to the parking lot before 5 to 10 o'clock, 5 minutes to 10. Thanks. Elizabeth Palmer will be our preacher this weekend, so we're looking forward to that. We have had some exciting things take place this week. We have had our first in-person inside event, organ recitals at 1 and 7 o'clock on Thursday. So we're excited to report to you on that. We also want to just kind of give you a financial update on what's going on here in our congregation. Tom Anderson put this together. It's available in the e-news documents, but I would also share it with you here. Our budgeted revenue through August is $405,648.37. It is essentially even with last year at this time. We have realized a 3% savings in expenses this year compared to last year. Our expenses currently exceed our revenue, and so we are carrying an operating budget deficit of $60,000, which is similar to where we were last year at this time. In May, however, we received a PPP loan from the federal government for $75,000. We have complied with the terms of the program, depending on expending those funds in the categories of payroll, benefits, and mortgage interest. The questions still remain regarding the government's requirements to apply for the forgiveness of this loan. There is pending legislation that would exempt loan amounts from our size of having to apply for forgiveness at all. Until those issues are decided in the coming months, those funds are not on our books they are on our books as a loan payable and not reflected in operating revenues. In other words, the $75,000 is not included in any of the numbers that I shared with you at the beginning of this report. So we want to thank Tom and thank our FMT group as well as our church council for overseeing and making sure that we are financially viable during this difficult time. We will be sending out September third quarter statements to everybody, and we would hope that we will finish strong this year so that we are in a really good position once this pandemic is over. We do want to also share with you that we are continuing to interview pastoral candidates. We have a second interview scheduled for this week, which we are very excited about, and we will be reporting more as the future holds. We are going to be doing a virtual crop walk this year in October. What does it mean to do a virtual crop walk? Basically means that you will be walking on your own, either a 5K or a 10K walk. You will be soliciting sponsors on your own, and then you will be turning the money from that sponsorship back over to the church. There are forms for the crop walk available in the church office, so you're more than welcome to stop over any day between 10 o'clock in the morning and 2 in the afternoon to get one of those forms. If you have more questions, please contact Ken Choi, and he will give you clarity on that. Finally, we are doing a congregational survey. You should have received that on Monday night at 7 o'clock. That survey is trying to determine how we move past this fall in terms of in-person worship. There are 4 questions to it. Shouldn't take you more than 2 or 3 minutes to complete it. And then that gives us the information that we are looking for. The completion of that survey should be done by September 30th. For those of you who are not using online materials, we have sent it out as a hard mailing on Thursday, and that way please complete that form and get it back to the church office. We deeply appreciate the information that we will be getting from that, and we will be making decisions based on that information in the very near future. We are so happy that you continue to watch these videos and stay connected to St. Luke's. In any way that we can, please let us know how we can be of service to you. Again, this is Dick Johnson, lead pastor here at St. Luke's, and look forward to having a conversation with you next week as well. Thank you.